This installment of Exploring Rhetorical Devices is fueled by HTO, where I buy 99% of all my tea. HTO, when you really need to tea. Can we check the copy on that? Can't be right. Tell them Hank sent you. They'll have no idea what you're talking about. Today we're talking about apophasis, which is a commonly used rhetorical device, also known as paralipsis. It's a way of bringing attention to something or emphasizing something by saying that you're not going to talk about it. Apophasis can be used for a number of purposes, as an ad hominem to attack someone's character while disclaiming credibility for doing so. I refuse to address the rumors that my opponent is a drunk. Apophasis as an ad hominem, providing context for an ignorant audience while not wanting to call them ignorant. Of course, it goes without saying that human beings are bipedal mammals who give birth to live young. Hopefully the audience knew that, but just in case they didn't, instead of saying, "You bunch of idiots are probably too dumb to know that human beings are mammals that walk upright on two legs and give birth to live babies." So you use apophasis to be somewhat less insulting. Think about this scenario. You have been in an argument with somebody that you really care about, and now you'd like to bury the hatchet and move on. But it's very difficult to move on if somebody keeps bringing up what is bothering them. So you say something like, "You know what, I just want to put this in the past. I don't want to dwell on how hurt I have been or how you made me feel. Let's just leave it and move forward." You could have just said, "Let's move forward." But you just had to mention that you didn't want to mention how hurt you were. You can use it as a way of explaining things by saying that you're not going to explain them. I'm not going to bore you with all the details about how important public speaking is, or how it can improve every aspect of your life, make you more popular, make you more physically attractive, and get you more money. Nobody wants to sit through that unsolicited promotion. But you just did. You can use it to be more or less diplomatic. It's not my place to say that that would be unwise or unaffordable. I'm just here because I care about your best interest. Let's take a look at a famous example of apophasis. For context, this is a presidential debate between Ronald Reagan and Walter Mondale, in which Reagan is defending himself from accusations that he's a little too old and may not be up to the task.
You already are the oldest president in history, and some of your staff say you were tired after your most recent encounter with Mr. Mondale. I recall yet that President Kennedy had to go for days on end with very little sleep during the Cuba Missile Crisis. Is there any doubt in your mind that you would be able to function in such circumstances?
Not at all, Mr. Truitt, and I want you to know that also I will not make age an issue of this campaign. I am not going to exploit for political purposes my opponent's youth and inexperience.
And of course, we can't leave this subject without an example from the king of apophasis, the prince of paralipsis himself.
It's Michael Scott.
No, it's Donald Trump.
And I'll tell you what, I didn't think I'd say this, but I'm going to say it.
I won't say he was an older fellow, but he was an older fellow.
I'm not going to say anybody didn't do well. They didn't do well.
I refuse to say it's Bobby Knight, but it's Bobby Knight.
Now, I won't say it was because of me, but it was, okay?
I'm not going to say that was me, but believe me, it was me. I'm not going to say Jeb is low energy, but he's pretty low.
I won't say that they all said, he's our favorite, but they did. He's our favorite.
I refuse to say it was a scam tonight, all right? This way they can't report that I said it.
I refuse to say that he's a lightweight, okay?
I will not say he's low energy. I will not say it.
I can't say this in front of Sean, but Lion Ted.
I won't tell you what he did because he actually grabbed one by the shirt, but I won't say that.
I won't say it was CNN, okay?
I refuse to say in this room because I say it outside and I get standing ovations, but this is a room I won't do it. But it's a rigged system. It's a rigged system.
And she also sent a tweet out at 3 o'clock in the morning, but I won't even mention that.
She also said irredeemable, but we won't mention that.
We got very high ratings, by the way, but I won't mention that. The one debate I missed. It was the lowest rated debate, by the way, but I won't say that.
We have more people here than they do, but we won't say that. I always come out way above everybody else on the economy. and on leadership, by the way, but I won't say that.
It's my strongest thing, according to the people that know me best. I won't even say it myself. I think maybe even if I was going to say it, my temperament is the best.
Well,
I know how to win.
You
but
just
the
did
fact
say
is,
it yourself, though, just to point it.
Okay, no,
but I want a little more definition of it.
Turn